in Gulf Coast, Florida are 2-3. However, both of those teams have lost this week. So a win today should put us number 2 behind Snow in next week's rankings. Snow is idle today. We've been idle since a 77-60 win at Shawnee last Saturday and look to cling to our one-game lead over Logan in the race for the number 1 seed in next month's region tournament at Red Lake. Jay Vassar has a 15 per game average, 15.8, but netted 26 points in the Shawnee win. He's averaged over 22 in the last 3 games. I spoke with his coach, Todd Franklin, earlier. His comments follow this 60-second timeout on WVUB.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Foundation. At VU, your passion meets our purpose. The foundation assists alumni and friends in turning their love for learning, the arts and sciences, or technology into a legacy that supports student success. Together, we're creating opportunities for the next generation of trailblazers, because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Once again, welcome back to the VUP complex. About 15 minutes away from the tip-off of this ball game today between the Malcolm X Hawks and the VU Trailblazers. I talked to Coach Todd Franklin a little earlier this afternoon. Coach, as we talked on Blazer Bulk this morning, we've been off a week. Talk about your preparation for this game today.
You know, just more preparation for us, trying to get our team right. We've tried to make some adjustments, mostly offensively. Just trying to get our team with the best chance it has. And, you know, we'll see how the tweaks work, but that's what we spent the week doing.
We've been winning in spurts, not playing so well in the first half and getting the streak in the second half to take control of the game. What's going to take today to really take command in the first half of this game?
Hit some shots. You know, we haven't hit shots. We didn't hit shots last game. We had free throws, we didn't hit shots. Defense, they were about the same. You know, we gave up 31 in the first half, 29 in the second. And that's been the story. We've been pretty close. I mean, I thought Lincoln Trail game, our defense upped in the second half. And we didn't shoot great, we didn't shoot bad. We didn't shoot very well, obviously, against Logan 2 or 3 games ago. We didn't shoot the ball well against Shawnee, except for the free throw line. But we've still won the battle of the boards all the time. We've defensively held teams down. We haven't turned the ball over hardly at all the last couple of games, knock on wood. I mean, our turnover numbers the last 2 games are, you know, off the charts good. Just got to get the ball in the hole. We're trying to find better guys to hit it, where they can hit it from and how. But some of it's just guys stepping up and, you know, knocking some shots down.
Late in the season, Dre Vassar seems to be coming on offensively. He's averaged over 22 points in the last 3 games.
He is, but he's not shooting a very good percentage during that time either. I mean, he can really shoot the ball. We're tweaking, trying to get some things where he's in better spots to get some shots because he is hitting. We're moving guys around a little bit. Second half, the game the other day, we had Jalen playing more at the 1 and Dre off the ball a little bit more. We've got to get, you know, better performances from our interior. Mala has not played very well at all for a while. He played start of the Lincoln Trail game, probably the first 5-10 minutes. He scored inside, and other than that, really hasn't for a while. Again, trying to help him get in better position so he can get the job done. We've been working on that this week. But, you know, most of it's going to be guys stepping up. We're doing the tweaking we can, but guys have got to get going here. You know, I think at some point in time we will. You can feel the uptick a little bit. And going through the doldrums at some point in time in the season is not unusual. And we've only managed to drop 1 game. So we've stayed, keep our head above water. We just need to get going now.
What kind of problems do you anticipate today in defending Malcolm X?
Well, you know, Dixon's going to attack you. I mean, then he's going to drive it, shoot it, do whatever. They don't have as many spread options as maybe in the past. They're playing a little bigger, 3, 4, and 5. So I think a lot goes through him. They'll change defenses. They'll press. They'll trap. They'll try to isolate. They set a lot of the same, you know, 5-1 ball screens that we saw against Shawnee in the middle of the floor. We expect to see that with a big foreign kid who, you know, he does that pretty well. Doesn't shoot it as well as the kid at Shawnee did. So that really cause you a problem in stretching it. But he does a good job with it. You know, they're winning. They're confident. You know, they're right now as good as anybody in the North. Them and Olive Harvey are tied, and they beat Olive Harvey 15 the last time they played them.
They're averaging about 85 points a game. Last year we had a real shootout with them in Chicago, winning 96-93. Again, if we play good defense today, hold them under their average, should be in pretty good shape.
You know, we'll see. We got to guard them like everybody else. We've got to take Dixon out. That's obvious. We can't let, you know, or taking him out. I mean, if he gets 20 points, it's fine if he shoots 100 shots. I mean, you know, and that's not the number for me. It's what kind of shooting percentage we can hold him down to. And if we can do it without a ton of help, you know, that makes it easier to rebound, doesn't get anybody else started. So the primary guy needs a good job, but if not, we got to have our guys ready to help.
Everybody healthy, ready to go today?
Jay Thomas isn't ready to go today. He pulled a hamstring or something middle of the week. Looked like it a little bit better, but he won't go today.
Coach, good luck in the game.
Thanks, Dave.
That's Todd Franklin back after this 1-minute timeout on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
16 of the top 25 teams play today. However, Snow, Howard, and Gulf Coast, above the Blazers in rankings, are idle. Howard lost on Thursday night to number 22 New Mexico, 80-64, and Gulf Coast on Wednesday was beaten at Northwest Florida State, 84-74. So if we win today, we should move up to at least number 2 in the rankings behind Snow. When the new rankings come out on Monday afternoon, Snow only one game this week, beat Utah State Eastern 84-64 on Thursday night. Here now with his analysis is Nick Nielsen.
Welcome to the Nielsen File. With a win today, the Trailblazers should vault to the number 2 spot in Monday's NJCAA poll. It will be no small feat, as Malcolm X might be the favorite to win Region 4. This afternoon's matchup appears to be a contrast in style where something will need to give. Malcolm X is currently 48th in the NJCAA, averaging 83.9 points per game. By contrast, VU is 4th in team defense by allowing only 60.1 points per game and are holding teams to 27% three-point shooting, which is 5th in the country. There are 2 intriguing games taking place today outside of Region 24. Number 7, Tallahassee hosts number 10, Northwest Florida State. The Raiders are tied for first place in the Panhandle with a 5-3 record. Tallahassee is 1 game back at 4-4. Only the top 3 teams in the Panhandle Conference will advance to the district tournament, where they will join the top 5 Citrus Conference teams. Number 17, Butler, Kansas hosts Seward. Butler leads the Jayhawk Conference with a 13-5 record. Seward is 1 game out of second place with an 11-8 record. 8 teams are 11-8 or better in the Jayhawk. Dave will continue the pregame show after this 60-second timeout.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Starting lineups are written by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service. Third and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC. First of all, for the Malcolm X Hawks, bring a 16-8 record into the game. A win earlier this week at Kennedy King, 90-66. They have won 5 of their last 6 games. Joaquin Dixon, 6'4" sophomore, Chicago Proviso East, 23.1 points a game, the 4th leading scorer in the NJCAA. Cortez Abel, 6'8" sophomore, Miami, Florida, averaging 5.7 points, 6.8 rebounds. Kareem Laban Mohammed, 6'3" freshman, Paris, France, 8.7 points, 1 rebound a game. Pape Jeng, 6'7" freshman, Paris, France, 5 points, 4 rebounds a game. And Arnis Samaitis, 6'9" freshman, London, England, averaging just under 8 points, just under 6 rebounds a game. Dixon, Abel, Mohammed, Jeng, and Samaitis, the starters for Malcolm X. Dre Vassar, 6'1" freshman from Louisville Trinity, averaging 15.8 points a game. He's averaging 22 over the last 3 games. Jalen Callaway, 6'3" sophomore, Chicago, Lincoln Park, averaging 12.5 points, 4 rebounds a game. Dayton Williams, our leading scorer, 6'4" sophomore, Louisville Butler, averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds a game. Javon Guess, 6'6" freshman, Indianapolis, Warren Central, 5 points, 4 rebounds. And Lorenzo Malanini, a 6'8" freshman from Leonardo del Garda, Italy, 9 points, 6 rebounds a game. Vassar and Callaway, Williams, Guess, and Malanini for the Blazers. The officials today are Jackson Strong from Evansville, Indiana, Nick Moricus from Indianapolis, and Chris Scheller, also from Indianapolis. Starting lineups are written by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service. Third and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC. Blazers, Malcolm X Hawks coming up back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Down to the last 6 games of the regular season. We'll be back at home on Wednesday night against Lakeland, and then on the road next Saturday over at Kaskaskia for a 4 o'clock game. 4 regular season home games remaining. I was looking back through the years, and I've done over 700 games in this PE complex since 1982-83, the first year that I broadcast Trailblazer basketball. It's been a great ride, and it'll be sad on March 3rd to think this will be my final call from the press box here at the PE complex. Malcolm X will be wearing black uniforms trimmed in white with red numbers. The Blazers at home wearing white. We get ready to stand and honor America with the national anthem and the voice of Marty Quackenbush, the VAU PA announcer.
The following contest features the Hawks of Malcolm X College playing your University Trailblazers. Tonight is a blaze to a community cancer cure night with the Trailblazers. At the entrance to the facility, be sure to pick up a commemorative t-shirt, bid on silent auction items, or participate in the 50-50 raffle. Sales of all items will conclude at the start of
What Marty's saying, this is Blaze for a Cancer Cure event here at VU with the partnership with Good Samaritan Hospital. The proceeds and the profits go toward local cancer treatment within the community of Vincennes. And last year, over $5,000 was raised for this cause.
Our great nation and men and women serving our country at home and abroad. We ask you to please rise if able, and gentlemen, remove your hats. And now, to perform the United States of America's national anthem, accompanied by the Vincennes University Pep Band under the direction of Director Susie Jackson, please welcome VU music major Brian Templeton.
Once again, our Star Spangled Banner here before the home crowd this afternoon at the VUP complex. The Blazers going for their 24th win of this basketball season. Hopefully can win out here before we get ready for region tournament play starting March 9th at Ren Lake in Ina, Illinois. Today's game is only the 15th meeting between Vincennes and Malcolm X, the 9th game between the teams here at the P complex. We've never lost to the Hawks, but there have been some close calls, including last season's 96-93 win in Chicago. Blazers are at home next Wednesday night. Again, they host the 8-14 Lakeland Lakers, who are at home today playing Kaskaskia. Coming up next, the Trailblazers, Malcolm X College. I'm Dave Hunter. I'll return after this two-minute break on WVUB.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford white water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant at 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features chicken sandwiches and tenders, cheese curds, and onion rings. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Well, the first game ever between these two teams was in Chicago in 1984. Won by the Trailblazers by a score of 106-104 on a basket by Darnell Glenn as time expired. Malcolm X then was coached by Jumpin' Johnny Wilson, who was the very first African-American Indiana high school Mr. Basketball from Anderson High School. He went on to play at Anderson College. Had a great coaching career as well. He actually went back to Anderson, I think, coached there in his later years. So here we are to start this basketball game here at the PE Complex. The Blazers and the Malcolm X Hawks. Malinini steps in, jumps, and the first possession belongs to the Hawks. Outside on the right is Mohammed with the dribble low against Vassar. He'll bounce it off, high post, first touch by Dixon. Left on the arc, Jang. Now here's a handoff. Here's Dixon for three. Shot off the iron, no good. Rebound taken down by Vassar. Vassar will bring it across the timeline. The defender is Mohammed in the big circle. Will push the ball left to Callaway. Callaway looking to go inside. Nobody near the basket. Pops back out for Vassar off the right point. On the wing, here's a three ball by Vassar. No good. Rebound taken by Williams. A reset. Here's Callaway. Drives inside the arc on the left side. Now backs it out. Here's a shot by Guest. Good from 15 feet. Javon had 8 points and 18 rebounds at Shawnee last Saturday. 18 rebounds. First blood by Vincennes. Dixon wings the ball up to Jang. Now then Abel stands deep outside the arc, guarded by Williams. Into the hands of Dixon. Defended by Callaway. Swings the ball low inside to Jang. He will take it against Guest. Doubled up now, pushes it back out for the reset. 8 to shoot. Dixon, one-on-one against Callaway. Feeds the ball off in the middle to Jang. Shot no good off the iron. Rebound deflected into the hands of Abel. Puts it up, no good. Rebound right side. Taken down by Malinini. To Vassar. He'll drive it quickly across. Changes direction to the left elbow. Through his legs with the dribble. Now then Callaway with the right hand out front. Here's Williams set for three. Got it. 5-0 Vincennes. This is Dixon over on the right side. Defended by Callaway. Left to Mohammed. Vassar picks him up. Mohammed works in front of the VU bench, still with the dribble. Now it's changed direction to the left down the lane. Puts shot blocked by Williams. Oops, foul called on Dayton Williams. It'll go down to the first foul of the game. And this will send Kareem Laban Mohammed to the free throw line, a 74% shooter. They are a decent, very good free throw shooting team, 69%. Mohammed has been in double figures 10 times this season, at 8 against Kennedy King earlier this week. Free throws in the air, and it's good by Mohammed. First point by Malcolm X. 2 minutes into the game, 5-1 Vincennes. One more free throw here by Mohammed. His high game this year was 18 against Harry Truman on the road at Truman. Free throw by Mohammed's in the air, flat, no good. Rebound is a loose ball. Scrambled in the lane, recovered by Vassar. To Williams, he'll drive it across, deep left. Callaway for three. Too strong right off the iron. Rebound deflected down, saved by Williams. Deep into the hands, though, of Mohammed. He'll bring it up one-on-one against Vassar. Drops it up inside. Vassar defended well there. Mohammed tried to feed the ball to the streaking Dixon. It was a short bounce and off the knee of Dixon and out of bounds. Trailblazer ball, full court pressure now by Malcolm X. Gas wings it into Vassar. He'll draw the double team in the middle of Malinini. They'll break the press. As Vassar with X backing up. Comes to Callaway. Callaway across the point. Changes direction back to the right outside the arc. Now back again left. He drops it in low to Malinini. To Vassar. Vassar for three. Got it. Vassar checks in with his first tray of the game. It's his first basket. Blazers lead 8-1. Here's Mohammed with left-handed dribble. Mishandles the ball. Finally recovers it. Gets a break there as he passes it back out to Dixon. Joaquin Dixon defended by Callaway. He'll work him one-on-one inside the loop. Now then comes it, backs it out. This is Sarmidas. Jump shot no good for three. Rebound by Mohammed. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound right side. Block out by Malinini. Here's Vassar quickly across the timeline. Slashes to the baseline. Reverses under the basket. Puts a shot up and scores. The Blazers are hot to start. 10-1 Vincennes. Bringing the ball back now at the point is Mohammed. He'll start the ball up to Abel to Dixon. Dixon with the dribble. Backs away. Here's a fall away shot. Good by Joaquin Dixon. I mean, that was in your face. Dixon picks up his 38th tray of the year. Here's Williams. He'll drive right, and he gets bumped by Dixon, who gets the first foul called on Malcolm X. 10-4 Vincennes. It'll be out of bounds to the Blazers on my right. Dayton Williams will be defended by Dixon off the baseline to inbound the ball. Looking for the cutter. Dixon, Williams needs to hurry, gets the ball into Vassar. Vassar defended out front by Samitis. He'll work it one-on-one, now then left to Callaway. Callaway from the point back to Vassar. Vassar on the arc, feeds the ball left to Callaway. Callaway pushes it inside to Malinini. Turnaround jump hook leads it flat. Rebound block out taken down by Abel. Here's Dixon on the move down court. Pass to Muhammad, right side. Back to Joaquin Dixon. He'll back away from Callaway, looking to isolate one-on-one. He gets the screen. He'll go left. Now back right. Feeds the ball left, weak side to Abel. Three ball by Abel is good. Cortez Abel, both their baskets are trays. Abel picks up his first three-point basket of the year. 10-7. Laser lead is 3. Vassar in between the circles. Takes the ball to the left side. He'll pop for 3. Got it. 8 points for Vassar. He had 26 at Shawnee last Saturday. 13-7. Blazers by 6. This is Dixon working the ball inside the arc on the left side. Now then Samitis. And there's a reach by Malinini. And a foul on Lorenzo is our second foul of the game. And that brings up the first media timeout of the day. Trailblazer scoreboard and written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 13, Malcolm X 7, back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in southern Indiana and southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, 509 Main Street, representing many insurance carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. More information about Auto Owners is online at walkerhughes.com.
First game between these teams in 1984 was in the old Malcolm X facility on Jackson Street across from the United Center in Chicago. The gym was in the second level basement. You walk in on the ground floor, go down a level and down another level to the basement where the gym was. It was very compact. I think it probably was an 84-foot floor. And, I mean, it was a wild game. If you lay it up off the baseline, you better be pulling up fast because the wall was right in the way. And a wild game won by the Blazers, 106-104. Again, on Darnell Dixon's basket at the end of the game. Inbounding the ball is Jang. He'll clear it in. This is Mohammed. Now then to Dixon. He'll fly for 3. Shot no good. Rebound chased down the right side by Jang. They get the reset. Dixon with it again. Guarded by Callaway. In between the circles on the right sideline. Lobs it out high left. This is Mohammed. Underneath Vassar. The corner to Jang. Comes back left. Controlled by Dixon. Dixon will drive inside the arc, mishandled the ball, and they lose it on a shot clock violation. Good defense that time by the Blazers, especially Guess. He knocked the ball away, but it was last touched by Dixon, and we get it on a turnover. Sam Vill will check in. This will be his first appearance in the ball game. Vill is a 6'2 sophomore from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, averaging 5 points. He's going to replace Pape Jang. VU basketball. Here's Callaway with it. Near and now across the 10-second line. Defended by Mohammed. He'll drive Mohammed to the right, outside the arc. Drops the ball off to Williams. He'll sweep with the left hand. From the elbow, dives inside, goes up and scores. Williams, he had 15 a week ago. At Shawnee, had 15 against them here last year. Malcolm X basketball. Now then down low. Dixon's going to get fouled by Callaway. Oh, they ruled that foul was on Williams. Prince Ojukwu will check in the ballgame for the first time. I swear the official held up 4 fingers on that foul for Callaway. Here's a lob in to Samitis. Samitis will take Malinini a couple steps to the right. Now there's a 3-ball flat, no good by Mohammed, and drive. The rebound comes off to Ojukwu. Callaway works the screen past, and now then an offensive foul will be called on Ojukwu on the screen. His first personal foul. Blazer lead is 15-7. We're 6 minutes, a little less than 6 minutes into the game. Bill will bring the ball up. He'll drop it off on the weave. Handled by Abel. Now then right to Mohammed. Mohammed to Dixon. Dixon will drive inside. Challenges, but shut up. Rolls off. No. Tipped up. No by Abel. Rebound by Prince. To Vassar through traffic. Drifts to the right. Now then to Williams from the right. Three ball is off. No good. Rebound is tipped by Malinini. I don't think he got a shot there. He really didn't have control of the ball. Bill will bring it up on the point. Looks to the coach, Ron White. Walks it across the 10-second line. They were 23-8 last season. There's a drive to the baseline by Mohammed. Fall-away shot, no good. Tipped up, no, by Abel. Rebound down to Williams. To Vassar in transition. He'll drive past the right elbow to Callaway. Callaway will sneak his way into the lane. Has the ball stripped away. Steal by Bill. Now then there's a lead pass down inside to Mohammed. His shot was blocked by Ojukwu, but I think we're getting a foul here. Yep, it's on Prince. That's his second personal foul. He hadn't been in there that long. Now here's Jelani Johnson, an interesting story. He played for Malcolm X last year. Jelani averaged 14 points in 30 games, 30 starts a year ago for Malcolm X. This is Mohammed at the free throw line. Again, he's 1 for 2 early in the game. Shots in the air, and it's good. Pape Jeng, who started, checks in, and Danielle Rush will see the floor for Malcolm X for the first time today. A 6'4 sophomore, Chicago Proviso East. He's averaging in double figures, 12.1 points a game. Standing in is Mohammed for another free throw. Blazer lead is 7 at the 13-10 mark. Shot by Mohammed is good. 15-9, Vincennes. Ojukwu drops it into Vassar. Vassar defended by Rush as he brings it up across the timeline. Wings it long right to Williams. Now back out front to Jelani. Jelani back to Dayton Williams. He will drive it inside to Ojukwu, who's up, misses point blank, but he's fouled from behind. He got a step on the defender, and the foul is called on Pape Jeng. We'll send Ojukwu to the free throw line. He's a 50% shooter, averaging 5.3 points a game. Prince Ojukwu. He had 8 points last Saturday, 7 rebounds at Shawnee. Free throw by Prince, no good. We hit 30 out of 34 throws a week ago, 12 out of 13 by Elijah Lovemore. Our best free throw shooting game of the season by a wide margin. One more free throw here by Ojukwu. This one is good on the roll. 16-9 Blazers. Alex Montez will check in for the first time today. The freshman from Puerto Rico, averaging 7.3 points. On the point, this is Ville, defended by Jelani. They were teammates a year ago. Now then Semitis over on the left side. He'll take it in against Malinini. Backs it out. This is Ville. Ville will drive under Jelani inside. Now back out to the weak side. Here's a 3-ball by Mohammed, and he bags it. Kareem Labondo Mohammed picks up his 12th tray of the year. Now it's a 4-point Blazer lead. 12:25 to go in the first half. Vassar down with the dribble with the right hand across the 10-second line. Drifts to the right of the circle. The defender is Ville backing up. Comes high to Williams. Williams off the left point will drive inside of the baseline. Hook shot, no. Rebound, put back, no by Malinini. And the rebound off the bounce on the right side to Ville. He'll drive it quickly down court. Here's a drive inside. Shot is good. On the feed to Jeng, and Jeng gets his first basket. Now we have a 2-point game. This is Jelani. Crosses the point, now then to Williams. Drops the ball off to Vassar. Vassar out front, defended by Mohammed. Uses the screen to go right. into the hands of Williams, deep in the right corner. Williams will drive the ball to the left hand of the lane. Inside out. Here's Jelani for three. Shot no, but he's fouled. This foul will be called on Danielle Rush. His first personal foul, and then we'll get the under 12 media timeout. So it's close. Trailblazers scoreboard, unwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 16, Malcolm X 14. Back in 1 minute.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at uvalarvincennes.com. Uvalar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Once again, welcome back, everybody. The baseball Blazers were supposed to play today at Blemker Field, but a week ago today we had a foot of snow on the ground. It's mostly gone now, but I'm sure the field is pretty soggy and not conducive to having 18 guys running around on it. Jelani Johnson will stand in. This will be 3 free throws for the sophomore from Chicago Proviso East. This is only the 3rd free throw he's taken on the season. This one is no good. 11:37 to go in the first half, and it's close. 16-14, Blazers lead by 2. Second free throw by Jelani. It's in the air, and this one is good. One more to come. Jelani puts it in the air, and this one is also good. He goes 2 for 3. 0, 1, and 1. The lead is 4. Driving quickly is Muhammad across the timeline. In between the circles. And he tripped and got fouled by Johnson. That's his first foul. That's 6 fouls on Vincennes. Malcolm X has fouled us only 3 times. Jang will inbound the ball. Dumps it into Ville. Ville across the timeline. Outside the arc. Ville will drive the lane. Spins back against Jelani. Puts it up. No rebound off the right side by Javon Guest. Here's the ball handed short to Vassar. He'll drive across the timeline. As Jang backing up, drives down the lane. Inside out. Now then Montez for 3. Shot just short. Rebound taken off the right side by Guest. Here's a reset. He'll bring it back out. Drops it off to Williams. Williams to the left. Now the right hand drives inside. Here's a leaner to the basket. Banks it up. No. Rebound deflected right. Jang has it. To the half court. Ball comes to Rush. Rush will take Johnny inside, and Johnny will break up the player, get called for a foul. Another foul on Jelani Johnson. That's his second. Joaquin Dixon will check back in the game after the first of 2. No, it'll be a 1+1 unless he's coming in for Rush. No, he is. He's coming in for Muhammad. So Dixon's back in the game. Again, the 4th leading scorer in the NJCAA has 1 basket so far in this game. Here's Danielle Rush at the line. Free throws no good. Rebound by Vassar. He'll drive it quickly down to the inside of the baseline. Off the right side, backs it out. This is Montez. Now then Jelani. Jelani, he'll drop it off to Williams. Dayton rotates back out front to Montez. Again to Jelani. Jelani, defended by Rush. On the wing, from the point, right to Williams. Williams, the left hand in the lane. Skip move to the basket. Shot blocked, but a foul call. This will either be on Samitis or Jang. Let's see. It's going to be on Samitis. That'll be his first personal foul, sending Williams to the free throw line. Gabe Johnson will check into the X lineup. now after the first free throw by Williams, which is good. 6 points for Dayton Williams. Gabe Johnson's averaging just under 4 points a game. Chicago De La Salle. Scores 19-14 Vincennes. One more free throw here by Williams. He had 30 points, 15 each in 2 games against this team a year ago. He stretches the VU lead with 2 free throws to 20-14. 10:23 to go in the first half. Up across the timeline. This is Ville. Goes to the wing off the right elbow to Semitis. Now then Ville back to Semitis. He will work against Guest, puts a shot up and got it. He was leaning to his left. Tough shot by Arnis Semitis. 20-16. Blazer lead is 4. Here's a pass down the right side to Jelani. Jelani will drive it up inside. Fakes the defender, Semitis, and gets the basket off the glass. 4th point by Jelani. Blazers lead 22-16. Out front, Ville. Ville drops it off. Right elbow, Semitis. He'll spin against Guest. Now bottled up, pushes the ball back out for the reset to Dixon. Dixon runs by the screen to the right side, deep to the right. Rush, here's Rush. Low inside the arc, now back to Dixon. Dixon, fall away shot over Montez, flat no good. Rebound on the blockout, taken by Alex. In transition, we have numbers on the break. Here's a lead pass overthrown by Alex. Over through the reach of Javon Guest. Malcolm X will bring it back. This possession controlled by Ville. Ville guarded by Johnson. He'll take it inside the arc, into the lane. Now drops the ball off low inside, and, well, he mishandled the ball, but Jang came up with it and put it up and in as he got by the defender. 22-18, a 4-point Blazer lead. Here's Vassar. Vassar will drive it across the timeline. He'll take it straight down the lane, drops the ball off to Montez. Inside, mishandles, recovers, goes up, air ball. Rebound taken down by Jackson. Lead pass to Ville. Ville inside skip move. Drops the ball off to Dixon, and Dixon scores. Turned his back to the basket with the right hand and ricochet off the glass for the basket. 22-20. Blazer lead down to 2. Now then Javon Guest. Guest. In between the circles to Vassar. He'll rotate right, past the elbow, and there's a reach and a foul called on Gabe Johnson. That's only their 15th foul. It'll be out of bounds to Vincennes. Elijah Lovemore will check in, along with Callaway, who started. Vassar and Johnson go to the bench. Lovemore hit 12 out of 13 free throws at Shawnee last Saturday. A big part of our win down there. Cortez Abel returns. Kareem Laban Mohammed will also check into the lineup. Semitis and Ville will leave. Here's Williams. He'll drop it into Callaway. Callaway will run by the point. Drifts to the left side. Out front, defended by Gabe Jackson. There's a pass left. This is Callaway for 3. Flat off the left side, no good. Rebound chased down, loose ball. Callaway, well, came up with it. Now it's deflected, and finally we get a held ball as Callaway got a hand on it. But Lovemore came up with it. The alternating possession will belong to Vincennes. Across the way. Dayton Williams inbound the ball. Blazers have a 22-20 lead with 8:06 to go in the first half. We'll have the immediate timeout on the next dead ball under 8 minutes to go. Out front, Lovemore pushes the ball back to Williams. There's Dayton. Works the ball to the right elbow. Now drops it off short at the point. Montez works down the dribble. Now then to Callaway. Callaway with the left hand at the elbow. Back out to Dayton Williams. Williams will drive the baseline inside. Fall away shot is good. 9 points by Williams. 24-20. Blazers lead by 4. Ball controlled by Malcolm X out front. This is Muhammad. And the ball deflected by Williams on the pass. They say Dixon touched it last. Dixon didn't really agree with that. Now we get the media timeout. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes University 24, Malcolm X College 20. Back in 1 minute.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Bell Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Blazers leading 24-20. With 7:32 to go in the first half of this ball game against this Malcolm X team. Again, they've won 5 of their last 6 games. Coming into today's game, including 90-66 at Kennedy King on Tuesday night. They are 10-2 in Region 4 play. In the Region 4 tournament format, the first round games will be at the home side of the higher seed. Semifinals and finals will be at Triton. And this year, Region 4 will host the district playoff with Missouri. That gives district or Region 4 winner a chance to go to Hutchinson. Here's a drive by Callaway down inside, takes the ball to the glass, and finally dropped it down. It took a hesitation bounce, but we lead 26-20. Moberly and Three Rivers, the two top teams in Region 16, they keep knocking each other off. Here's a drive right by Dixon down the lane, changes his hand, blocked and taken by Williams. He'll bring it back quickly across the timeline. He'll drive with the right hand into the lane. Here's a shot blocked by Abel, picked up down inside to Dixon. Dixon will drop it off to Abel, and Abel has the ball deflected down by Callaway. It'll be out of bounds. Good defensive play by Callaway. We've got some good defense going on down there. Here's a lob in to Jang. Jang pushes the ball right side to Jackson. Jackson against Joaquin Dixon. Dixon, he'll pull up for 3 over Callaway. Got it. That's just a nice shot. Indiana State and Southern Indiana, two of the schools are recruiting Joaquin Dixon among some of the Chicago area schools. This is Callaway to Guest. Javon Guest shoots a 15-foot shot short. Rebound off the floor, picked up by Jang. Or by Abel, rather. Now then down court into the hands of Jackson. Jackson is knocked out of bounds by Montez. Arnis Samitis will check back into the game. He'll replace Jang, and here's Malinini returning to the floor, replacing Javon Guest. Three-point Blazer lead. This will be Malcolm X basketball. Joaquin Dixon will push it in the bounce on the right side, takes the handoff. Mohammed. Now then back to Mohammed for 3. Short left off the back of the iron. Rebound by Williams. He'll bring it on his own quickly across. He'll fade to the left. Now then to Lovemore. Elijah back out to Callaway. Looking inside to Malinini. Callaway works it across the arc, backs away. Left side becomes to Williams. Williams will take it off the dribble. Inside, fall away from 12 is good. Dayton Williams picks up his 11th point of the game, 28-23 Vincennes. Here's Dixon. Dixon's 3 ball is an air ball out of bounds. And that time he juked Williams and could not get that one at the basket. Bill will check back in, also returning Danielle Rush. Going to the bench is Gabe Jackson and Mohammed. 5-point Blazer lead. Full court pressure comes into Callaway. The defender is Rush. Callaway has Rush backing up as he brings it left to the right hand across the 10-second line. In between the circles, drives right. Past the elbow, right side to Lovemore. Backs it out. This is Montez. Again to Lovemore. Again to Alex. Alex will drive left. Gets inside. Here's the dish to Malinini. Mishandles. Tripled up down low. And lost the ball finally to Ville. Turnover on Malinini. To Dixon. Dixon will drive up inside And again, that back of the basket, right-handed layup, and Dixon picks up his 10th point. 28-25. Blazer lead now only 3. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Lovemore from the point, right side to Williams. Williams now back left, Callaway inside the arc of step. Will rotate across the lane near the basket, fall away shot, and can't roll it down. Rebound by Ville. Ville will take it by Callaway across the timeline. A little out of control there, nearly lost it. Smidas came up with it, and they get a reset now with Dixon. Joaquin drops the ball off to Ville. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 4:30 playing the first half. Ville in the big circle, left to Dixon. Dixon guarded by Williams. He will fall away, 3 is good. Well, you're going to let him shoot. If you're going to let him do that, he's going to have 40 points. Dixon just backed off in the lane. And we're tied at 28 all. Dayton Williams brings it back, now then to Callaway. To Lovemore. He'll rotate to Montez. Hands the ball back to Lovemore. Lovemore works his way across the lane to Callaway out front. 10 to shoot. This is Dayton Williams. Williams will drive the ball down inside, gets stripped and fouled. That's only their 6th foul of the game. Foul is on Danielle Rush, his 2nd. And Dre Vassar will return to the floor after we have the final media timeout of the first half. Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. We're deadlocked, 28 all. Back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Fun at the BE Complex. Blazers in this building with 756 wins and only 89 losses from the first year in 1974. We have won 913 home games since 1961 when Bealis Gym was built just down the street at the corner of Indianapolis and Chestnut Avenues. Trailblazer basketball. Lovemore will inbound the ball left of the basket to my right. With 3:53 to go in the first half, we're deadlocked at 28 all. They let everybody clear. Media timeouts are a minute and a half. Lovemore, he'll drop it into Williams. Williams inside, and the ball is stripped and stolen. Here's a one-on-one by Dixon against Callaway. Spins inside, and again, that back to the basket, right into the layup, is lethal. He has 15. He had 23 in the game against us at Malcolm X last year after only scoring 4 points here. He's redeemed that in big time. This is Callaway. Out front off the left arc. He'll drive the ball to the baseline. 1 or 2 point lead now by Malcolm X. Here's Lovemore. Lovemore out front. He'll lay the ball inside to Malinini. He'll go strong to the basket. Puts a shot up. No, but a foul call. Think we'll get this on Abel. Let's see. Yep, Cortez Abel picks up only his first personal foul. He's put Malinini at the free throw line. Lorenzo, a 45% free throw shooter. This is a good Malcolm X basketball team. Their last winning season last year was in 2016-17. Free throw by Malinini is good. 2016-17, their last winning season, 18-14. Before last year when they finished 23-8 under Ron White. Due to COVID, they did not field a team in the 2021 season. Free throws in the air, and this one's good by Malinini. 30 all. 3:11 to go, first half of the game. Left elbow, pass comes to Abel. Turns, faces the basket to Callaway. Now then to Ville. Ville out front to Dixon. Dixon guarded by Prince Ochugwu. They've changed up assignments there. Ochugwu stays with him. Now here's a fake down the lane, shot by Rush, good, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for a three-point play. Foul is called on Malinini. His second foul. Rush picks up his first basket. He missed a free throw earlier. The front into a 1+1. And this free, no good, but chased down. Samitis with the rebound. He'll drive inside, nearly lost it. Good save. Back to Rush for the reset. This is Joaquin Dixon, guarded by Callaway. He will take Callaway to the right, to the left. Works his way toward the basket. Fall away shot by Dixon. He misses. Shot no good by, rebound by Malinini. We're down 2. With 2:28 to go in the half. This is Callaway. Fakes down the lane, goes right. Here's a three-point shot, no good. Yeah, no good by Lovemore. I thought it was going to go down. It was everywhere but down the basket. Rebound hauled down by Abel. Now then down quickly. This is Rush. Rush will drive past the point, picks up the ball. They open up the lane. There's just nobody even near the basket. Here's a drive inside. Shot up no good by Ville, and the foul called on Vincent. It's on Vassar. That's his first. Will send Sam Ville to the free throw line. A 70% shooter. He's averaging 5 points. He's been in double figures 3 times. Had 14 in the game against the East-West JV team. Ville's free throw is good. His first point of the game and a 3-point lead by Malcolm X. Jelani Johnson replaces Lovemore on the floor for BU. Ville will stand just a shade to the left of the middle of the free throw line. Shots good by Ville. And after an early, fast start, we're down 34-30 with 2:05 to go in the first half of the game. Ochugwu will inbound the ball. We just simply, for some reason, the second half of the season cannot get off to a good start in the second half. Comes to Callaway. Callaway, chased by Muhammad. He'll drive it down the lane. Inside, goes to the glass shot. No. Here's a rebound. Ochugwu outside Vassar for 3. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Malinini. Malinini one-on-one against Jay. He'll take it inside. Turnaround jump hook is no good. And the rebound by Abel. Shades of the game earlier when we were 6 out of 33 in the first half. And not close around the rim. Here's Ville down the lane inside. Ball is loose. Picked up on the run by Ochugwu. We have numbers on the break. Prince down inside. Out to Vassar. Vassar rotates across the lane. Here's Callaway. Shot fake. Now drives right at the elbow. Here's Jelani for 3. It's got the range. Flat off the iron. No good. Rebound by Ochugwu. He'll hand the ball back to Vassar. 1:12 to go in the half. Now then Jelani back to Callaway. Callaway at the point. He'll drive right. Here inside to Malinini. Puts a shot up short. Rebound by Samitis. 60 seconds to go. And we're going to trail at halftime here. There's a timeout called by Ron White. 30-second break. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road. 3430 Hawks. Back in 30 seconds.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association, presenting the Alumni Community Series of performances and connecting generations of Trailblazers. Find us on Facebook. Stay connected, share your Trailblazer pride, and learn how your passion can create a lasting impact. Because once a Trailblazer, always a Trailblazer.
Well, unless we come up with a late first half rally, we're going to trail at halftime in this basketball game. 34-30 Malcolm X with 55.2 seconds to play in the period, and they have the basketball. Samitis and Dixon along with Muhammad. Ortez Abel, and the other player on the floor is, I said Muhammad is Sam Ville. Guess and Vassar and Ochugwu, Jelani Johnson, and Callaway. In front of the VU bench, Ville will inbound the ball. He's going to push it into Muhammad at the point. They bring out the high post, both sides of the lane to Samitis. Now then through Abel to Muhammad, inside to Samitis. Guarded by Guess. He'll turn against Guess and turn it over. He mishandled the ball and let it bounce out of bounds. So we get a break here. 43-7 to go in the first half. Rush will check in and replace in Muhammad. Here's Ochugwu, drops it into Callaway. Callaway, double team. Bounces the ball off to Prince. Now then down the right side. This is Jelani. Jelani can't develop the shot. 33 to go in the first half. Jelani has it now on the right wing, guarded by Samitis. It's a mismatch. He'll take Samitis to the right side. Giovanni inside out. Here's Callaway for three. Shot no good. Rebound deflected right into the hands of Ville. Here's a lead pass over the right side. Shots up good by Danielle Rush, and a foul. Or was there a foul? No, it was goaltending. The ball went in the basket anyway. 36-30. Malcolm X with 15.7 to go in the half. Comes into Callaway. Callaway across the timeline. Outside the arc on the left side. Callaway works it down. 5 seconds. 3. Here's Callaway. Unloads a tray. Got it at the buzzer. So we finish the first half on a bit of a positive note. On the 3-point buzzer beater by Jalen Callaway to go to the locker room down 36-33 on the Trailblazer scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. I'll return after we recognize our broadcast underwriting sponsors.
It's halftime. We'll rejoin the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast in just a moment. This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball is brought to you by underwriting support from
Wolf Construction Company,
Vincennes Water Utilities,
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar,
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU Athletic Training Services,
Lindsay Wealth Management,
Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
First Vincennes Savings Bank,
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge,
Herman Family Dentistry,
Walker Hughes Insurance,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Ewing Printing,
the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation,
Ubelar GMC Cadillac in Vincennes,
Holmes Plumbing,
Byron Bob's Pizza House,
Memory Motorplex,
the Vincennes Laundromat,
Jimmy John's,
German American Bank,
Goodwin Sievers Family Funeral Home,
Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center,
Culver's Restaurant,
and the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation.
Now, back to the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast for halftime stats and comments.
Once again, welcome back to the VUP complex. Blazers find themselves trailing at halftime, 36-33 to Malcolm X here on the home court. We want to be number 2 in the poll next week. We need to stage another second half comeback, which we've done several times in the second half of the season. For Malcolm X, Joaquin Dixon has a game-leading 15 points, 3 2s and 3 3s. Gabe Jackson off the bench did not score in the first half of the game. Danielle Rush, 2 field goals, 0 for 2 from the line, scored 4 points. Cortez Abel had a 3-point basket in the first half. Kareem Laban Mohammed had a tray, 3 for 4 from the line, and scored 6 points. Afe Jeng, 2 field goals and 4 points. Sam Ville off the bench did a lot of work at the point. In relief, had 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 points. Arnis Samitis, a single basket for 2 points. They were 5 out of 8 from the free throw line and had 7 fouls in the first 20 minutes. For Vincennes, Elijah Lovemore did not score in the first half. Dre Vassar with 8 points. 3 field goals, 2 of those were trays. Jalen Callaway, 2 field goals. The last was a tray to beat the buzzer and cut the deficit from 36-30 to 36-33 as the teams headed to the locker room. Dayton Williams picked up 4 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line. Williams, the Trailblazer leading scorer at halftime with 11 points. Jelani Johnson had a field goal, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, scored 4 points. Prince Ochugwu hit a free throw in 2 tries, scored 1 point. Javon Guess, a single basket. And Lorenzo Malinini was 2 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. We were 7 out of 9 from the stripe. In the first half of the game, we committed a total of 2, 4, 6, 9 personal fouls. Trailblazers down at halftime. On the Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Malcolm X 36, VU 33. Back with more. Back in 1 minute.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Once again, welcome back to the VUP complex. The Blazers on the short end of a 36-33 score, trailing Malcolm X at the break. It's time now for This Week in Trailblazer History, written by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at Third and College on the VU campus. On February 15th, 2003, Trailblazers defeated visiting Kennedy King 76-57 with Carl Landry scoring 18 points. Jeff Barham posted a double-double with 17 points and 10 rebounds, while Dale Parsons scored 10 points. The Blazers had an 11-game winning streak entering the NJCAA Region 12 tournament at Lansing, Michigan. VU got to the championship game before losing in overtime to Schoolcraft 78-77, the third straight championship game loss to the Ocelots. The final season record was 25-8. Landry played 2 seasons at Purdue, then in the NBA. Barham transferred to Washington State, while Parsons continued his college career at Weber State in Ogden, Utah. This Week in Trailblazer History, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at Third and College on the VU campus. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. It's Malcolm X 36, VU 33, back in 2 minutes.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415. Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memmering Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memmering sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memmering also services all makes and models. Memmering's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memmeringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memmering Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Well, the Blazers today have a 1/2 game lead over John Logan. I think I said mistakenly 1 game lead in the pregame show. So if we win today, we will be 11-1 in region play. John Logan is at Southwest Illinois also playing right now. If they win, And they'll still be 1/2 game behind, and they will have won 10 games in a row. Third and fourth place in the region standings, anchored by Lincoln Trail and Wabash Valley, tied with 6-5 region records. And then in fifth place is Shawnee at 4-5. Games today, in addition to the two games I just talked about, ours and Logan, Shawnee is playing at Olney Central, Lincoln Trail at Wabash Valley, and Kaskaskia on the road playing at Lakeland. Now, a couple of makeup games are scheduled for Monday, Logan at Shawnee, and then Lewis and Clark. That'll be a non-region game for Swick at Belleville. Next Wednesday night, we'll be at home against Lakeland. That'll be a single game with the 6:30 tip-off, or 6:30 broadcast time, 7 o'clock tip-off time. Lady Blazers, who won earlier today, will be in action next Friday night at 6 o'clock against University of Cincinnati Claremont here at the PE Complex. And then next Saturday, we will travel to Kaskaskia for a single game with a 4 o'clock tip-off. 36-33, Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. 36-33, Malcolm X back in 1 minute.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties as a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the BU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Malcolm X leading here at halftime, 36-33. I spoke briefly with Ron White, the Malcolm X coach before the game, and I told him, we're just having a hard time playing well in the first half. And he says, yeah, but in the second half, you guys are streaking. So I'm sure he's aware of that, and I'm sure he's cautioned his team about that in the locker room at halftime since they have the lead. Snow Utah continues to be the number one team and will be next Monday after beating Utah State Eastern on Thursday night. Both Howard and Gulf Coast having lost paves the way for us to move up to number 2, but we got to win today. Indian Hills and Southern Idaho ranked 5 and 6, and they're destined to move up to 3 and 4. Indian Hills is playing a single game today against Southeastern Iowa. Southern Idaho beat Colorado Northwestern only by 78-76 on Thursday night, a team that just won 4 games this year, and then playing at Salt Lake today, which is 10 and 14 if they win. Tallahassee State, Trinity Valley, South Plains, and Northwest Florida State round out the top 10 teams in the country. Already this week, 8 teams in the top 25 have lost games coming into Saturday's action. Blazers still in the chase to catch and surpass Hutchinson on the all-time JUCO winning list. Hutchinson upset Dodge City on Wednesday night and has a 2-game lead over Vincennes in the all-time winning standings with 1,953 wins. We're at 1953 wins. We're at 1951. Hutchinson playing today at Cloud County, Kansas, which is 13-11. That game starts at 5 o'clock Vincennes time. 36-33, Blazers down 2 on the Trailblazers scoreboard. Written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features fresh frozen custard, milkshakes, butter burgers, and French fries. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Emge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Emge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Well, the Blazers having trouble finding the basket in this game again today. We are just 11 out of 30 for 37% overall in the game so far in the first half of the game today. 4 out of 13 from three-point range. We have the advantage in rebounds, 21-14, but Malcolm X is 13 out of 28 for 46%, and they're shooting 5 out of 11, 46% from three-point range. The turnovers are about even. We have a 6-5 lead in turnovers. And Joaquin Dixon has already taken 12 shots in the game and scored 15 points. That drive to the baseline where he turns his back to the basket and pushes it off the pane with the right hand is just a lethal shot. Very difficult to defend, and we've not done that yet in the game today. Talk a little bit about the region leading scorers, leading rebounders. Mike White of Lincoln Trail continues as the leading scorer in Region 24. With a 21.1 average, he's 14th in the country in scoring. Alan Myers of Kaskaskia is second at 18.4 a game. Lavelle Tinsey of Lakeland, the freshman from Evansville Wrights, third in the region in scoring at 16.8, followed by Cameron McDaniels, Derek Shepard. Dayton Williams is sixth at 16.1 coming into the game. Rebound leader, Myers of Kaskaskia, leads in rebounds at 8.1 a game, and Williams is second at 7.3, and Dre Vassar, fourth in the country in assists at 6.4 assists per game. 36-33, Blazers down 3 on the Trailblazers scoreboard, and written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. The second half begins in 2 minutes, all on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company, among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings has TVs available for viewing a variety of sports and games, along with their shareable menu items. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ularvincennes.com. Ular, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Bell Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Congratulations to the North Knox Lady Warriors, a winner today in the Boonville 2A Regional over Mater Dei. A nice come-from-behind win in the fourth quarter, 48-42, and they move on to semi-state play next week. Earlier, the Lady Blazers picked up their 17th win, beating Round Lake 86-51. They will be at home next Friday night at 6 o'clock against the University of Cincinnati Claremont. Next Wednesday night, we will host Lakeland in a single game starting at 7 o'clock. My broadcast time will be 6:30. So to start the second half, Malcolm X has the lead and will control the basketball. Dixon and Abel, Mohammed, Jang, and Samitis. Guest, Vassar, Williams, Callaway, and Ochugwu will start the second half of this basketball game. Controlled by Dixon across the 10-second line. To Mohammed, back to Dixon, gets the screen to drive right. He's covered by Ochugwu. He will break to the baseline. Now back out here, Samitis for three. Down and won't stay. Rebound by Ochugwu. Pushes the ball off to Callaway, brings it slowly across the 10-second line, in between the circles. Jalen drifts left of the arc, looking for Vassar, but now I'll take it right. Near the elbow, passes right to Williams. Williams away from the defender with the dribble, now then to Vassar. He'll drive up inside, lifts the ball to the basket, shot blocked by Samitis. Rebound comes off to Ochugwu, a reset. Williams from Vassar. Williams, here's a shot blocked by Jang, and the rebound comes down to Dixon. He'll drift down the left sideline. Runs by the screen set by Samitis. Here's a behind-the-back pass, and he threw it out of bounds. I don't think Samitis expected that pass. It'll be out of bounds to Vincennes. Callaway gets the ball across the 10-second line. Down by 3, a minute into the second half. Here's Callaway up top on the point. Works it with the dribble. Here's a handoff to Vassar. Vassar will drive right. Gets under the elbow. Now then to Callaway for three. Too strong right. Rebound off the right side to Jang. From Dixon, three-quarter court pass to Mohammed. Takes it inside, puts a shot up and scores. Kareem Laban Mohammed gets his 8th point of the game and stretches the X lead to 38-33. Callaway prints across the timeline. Lobs the ball back to Callaway at the point with the dribble. He'll take it left against Mohammed. Back to Vassar. Vassar defended by Abel. He'll drive it up inside to the glass and scores. Ray Vassar in double figures with 10 points on the day. That's his 19th game this season in double figures. This is Dixon. To Jing. Back to Dixon. Now Dixon spots for three. Shot no good. Rebound is deflected down into Abel. Abel turnaround, puts it up short, and rebound finally by Williams. We should have gotten that first rebound. In transition, here's a lead pass to Vassar. Skip move inside and lobs it home. (38-37), down one. Now then a blocking foul in the lane on the transition down court. We were late getting down there. It's on Vassar, his second. Malcolm X basketball. On the right side, here's Joaquin Dixon. He will inbound the ball. Everybody down low. They spread the wings on the corners. Comes into Samitis. Now back to Muhammad. Here's a pass in low to Abel, and Abel mishandles the ball. It's deflected back in bounds. Comes back to Jang, puts up a shot. No, rebound. Guess we can grab the lead. Vassar, transition, mishandles, recovers the ball deep in the right corner. Vassar with the left hand into the lane. Lobs it back out to Callaway. Here's Callaway, left elbow to Vassar for three for the lead. Shot no good. Rebound is deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Vincennes, I believe, by Guess. Checking in the game will be Sam Ville. He'll replace Cortez Abel. They give up size for ball control. Malcolm X will travel back to Chicago after the game today. That's a long, long day. 4.5 hours, at least 4.5 hours down here. 4.5 hours back. This is Joaquin Dixon in the lane against Ochugwu. He'll back away. Here's a lob low, deflected away by Williams. He's got it on the steal. Taken away by Jang. Inside shot, no. Blocked by Ochugwu. He's got the rebound. We got a break there. Dixon handles. Drops the ball off to Vassar. Vassar will drive left outside the arc, off his foot into the hands of Guess. Wow. Here's Callaway. Drives left. Jump shot's good by Callaway. So after all of that scramble, we've got the lead on a 6-point run, 39-38. Bill in between the circles. Lobs it off low right elbow. Samitis backs it out. Jang deep to the right corner. Shot fake by Mohammed. Or by, Mohammed. He loses it on the floor, picks it up. Boy, both teams are really having trouble right now controlling the basketball. Here's Dixon. Dixon, he'll fly the three. Got it over Ochugwu. They got the lead again on the fourth try of the game by Joaquin Dixon. And a timeout on the floor. This will be the first media timeout of the second half. It's Malcolm X 41, Vincennes 39 on the Trailblazers scoreboard. Underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Back in 1 minute.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. They also have catering services available. More information is available online and through their app.
Malcolm X is set 15:58 to play in this basketball game. Has a 41-39 lead. We had the lead a moment ago, but Dixon is unbelievable. He has 18 now. He's averaging 23 a game. He's had 5 games over 30 points this season with a high of 37 at Highland. Prince Ochugwu will inbound the ball. They'll play 5-on-4, full court pressure. Now they bring up the defender on the inbound play to Jang as Prince inbounds the ball to Callaway. From the double team, pushes the ball left to Prince across the timeline, out front. With the dribble, underhands the ball to Callaway in the big circle. The defender is Mohammed. Callaway outside on the arc on the right side. Works it down the dribble, now then to Vassar. He'll take Samitis to the left. We get a foul low inside. Called on Sam Bill. That's his first. And Cortez able to return. Now then we get another timeout. Maybe that last one was not the media timeout. Apparently this is. 41-39. Malcolm X has the lead. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Back in 1 minute.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Foundation. At VU, your passion meets our purpose. The foundation assists alumni and friends in turning their love for learning, the arts and sciences, or technology into a legacy that supports student success. Together, we're creating opportunities for the next generation of trailblazers, because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Well, watching a Malcolm X team that I think has a good chance to go to Hutchinson so they can survive the region tournament and then win the district playoff against the team from Missouri, whichever team that might be, most likely Moberly or Three Rivers. But they're playing very well. Even in spite of 8 losses, they're playing like a top 25 team today. A lot of teams in the top 25 have a remarkable number of losses. Odessa and Jones both have 7. Dodge City and Dodge City has 9 losses. For a long time, Pensacola State was in there with 7 or 8 losses. VU basketball. 15:40 to play and down by 2. Lob comes into Prince. Prince, outside on the arc, gives it up to Vassar. Here's Vassar. Deep to the right side. Williams, he'll take the baseline inside. Puts up shot and gets fouled. It should go against Abel, I think. Nope, it's going to be... It's on Samitis. No, it's on Bill. That's his second foul. Williams at the free throw line. Shot is no good. He had 2 free throws in the first half. Misses his first chance in the second. With 15.5 to go, and we're down by 2. Free throw by Williams. He got the second. It took a couple of victory bounces off the back of the iron and went down. 41-40. Malcolm X by 1. This is Samitis. He will drift right to the baseline. He tries to draw a guess. All the way shot by Samitis. Rebound taken down by Williams. Williams will drive the ball down the left side. Now then to Callaway. Callaway tests the right side of the lane, backs away. Up top. He'll take it down the left side against Samitis. Bounces the ball out to Williams. Williams over to Vassar. Right side. Outside the arc. Left hand down the lane. Deep left. Williams for three for the lead. Rims off. No. Block out rebound. Samitis to the half court. This is Joaquin Dixon. Drives up inside. No. And he's fouled. He had Williams backing up. The foul is on Dayton Williams. It's his second personal foul. And Vassar talking it up to the official there. He's saying that Dixon is using his elbow to get an advantage. Joaquin Dixon at the free throw line for the first time in the game, a 79% free throw shooter. Shots in the air and it's good. His numbers are just great. 54% from the floor, 40% from three-point range, 79% from the free throw line. He had 37 trays coming into the game and has 4 today. 41 total. And Vassar still talking up to the referee. For a three-point lead, it's good by Dixon. 43-40. Into Callaway. Callaway will drive it across the timeline. Left to Vassar. Vassar out front. In between the circles. He'll hand the ball off to Callaway. Where's this rally that we've had in the last several games to win the second half? To Vassar. Vassar with 8 seconds to shoot. Now then to Callaway. Callaway dribbles right, left, in the lane, backs it out. Vassar for three. Shot rims off. No. Rebound to Jay. To Dixon, to the half court to Ville. Ville has Callaway backing up. Takes him down the lane to the right side. Backs it out. Here's a shot fake by Dixon. Deep left. Here's Muhammad for three. Got it. Second tray of the game by Kareem Labondo Muhammad, and it's a 46-40. Malcolm X lead at the 14-minute mark to play in the game. Vassar off to Ochugwu. Now then back to Dre. Vassar in the big circle. We beat this team by 21 here a year ago, by 3 in Chicago. They came to play today. Vassar works on the right side, 10 to shoot. Now then, here's Ochugwu, and a foul low away from the ball. Is going to be whistled on Muhammad. That'll be his first foul. Third foul on Malcolm X in the second half. We've committed 2. Ball will be out of bounds to Vincennes. Dayton Williams, low left, will inbound the ball. Looking for the cutter, and finally will lob the ball in deep to Prince. Ochugwu. Over on the right side of Vassar. He's defended by Dixon. Vassar will drive by the screen into the lane. Tries to draw the defender off his feet. Lays it off right side to Guest. Javon back to Vassar. Vassar will drive inside. Loose ball on the floor. And finally it'll be picked up by Malcolm X. Good save by Ville into the hands of Dixon. Dixon drives it across. Outside on the arc. Now then to Ville. He'll dive down the lane. Inside. Slam home by Pape Cheng. And an 8-point lead by Malcolm X. 48-40 at the 13-minute mark. Here's Callaway. Callaway in between the circles. Works the ball in the big circle. He will drive Dixon down the lane. Feeds inside to Ochugwu, and he gets fouled from behind. This will go against Jang, I believe. Nope, it's going to be on Muhammad. He was the front man. That's his second foul. This will be 2 free throws here for Prince Ochugwu. Malcolm X wins this game today. It's going to turn a lot of heads. In the wrong direction for Vincennes. At the free throw line. Prince Ochugwu. Shots in the air, and it's good. Danielle Rush will check in. Samitis also returns. Muhammad leaves. Abel will take a seat. One more free throw here by the sophomore from Copiah Lincoln in Mississippi. Prince Ochugwu. Shots in the air, and this one's short. Easy rebound in the lane by Dixon. We've missed 4 free throws in the game. Here's Ville out front. Has done a good job controlling the ball. Drops it off to Dixon, left side. He'll use the screen to drive right. Feeds the ball inside to Samitis. Puts it up, blocked by Guest. Taken down by Williams in transition. Through traffic to the left side to Callaway. On the left arc, backs it out. Here's Williams. He'll set for three. Shots, no, it's a two. He had his foot on the line. Good call there. Dayton Williams gets his 14th point of the game. And we're down 5, 48-43. Now then Dixon working against the screen. There's a fallaway shot by Dixon for three. No good. Rebound by Vassar in the left corner. Here we go on the move. Here's Callaway. Deep three-quarters court. Comes to the right side to Williams. Now then to give it back. Callaway. Callaway down the lane. Fades off to the left. The Guest drops the ball off to Williams. Williams will fake left, drives right at the elbow. Pushes the ball back to Vassar. Vassar outside the arc. Here's Williams for three. Shot no good. Thought it was going to go. Rebound back up. No by Ochugwu. And now off the bounce, taken by Danielle Rush. Rush quickly down in front of his own bench. Pushes the ball back to Ville. Here's Ville. Drives past the elbow right side. Back to the basket. Pushes it out now to Rush. Rush throws up the shot. No. Rebound taken down by Williams. Here's Dayton. We have numbers on the break in transition. 5-on-2. Here's the alley-oop play inside Vassar. Vassar banks it in. It was a tap by Ochugwu to Vassar, and Vassar glassed it for the basket. He's got 14. We get a timeout on the floor. 11:20 to play in the game. Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Hughes, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We trail 48-45. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUV is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Trailblazers going for their 24th win of the season today, and it's not easy. We're down by 3 with 11:20 to play in this basketball game. Of course, we're playing for second place here in the rankings. If we win today, we should move up to number 2. Indian Hills playing tonight against arch rival Southeastern Iowa in West Burlington. Indian Hills is 23-2. Southeastern Iowa 14-9 on the season. In the all-time winning sweepstakes, Hutchinson's number 1. We're 2 games behind at number 2. Moberly has 1,919 wins, one game in front of Southeastern Iowa. As Coach Franklin has been here, we have gone to 4th, to within sight of being number 1 in all-time wins. So we have Williams and Guess and Callaway and Ochugwu and Vassar on the floor. This will be an inbounds play for Cortez Abel. They'll have to bring the ball the length of the court. He'll drop it in to Mohammed. He's defended by Vassar as he works it up toward the 10-second line. Lost the handle of the ball. Diving for the loose ball. Vassar touched it last, but he nearly got a steal there. Now then Mohammed will have to inbound the ball to the left of the scorer's bench. And Vassar's fired up. He's doing a little jaw-jacking down there. You're going to need to be careful. Comes into Mohammed. Mohammed crosses over, defended by Vassar, spins by the screen. And we get an offensive foul called on Samitis on a moving screen. A huge break for Vincennes. Second foul on Samitis. And their 5th foul of the second half. We have a chance to tie the game on this possession. Comes into Callaway. Now with the left hand. Will break across the 10-second line. Drifts to the right, still with the right-handed dribble, defended by Mohammed. Backs it out in between the circles. Gets the screen to go right past Williams. Callaway rotates back the left end to shoot. Now then Vassar. Vassar up top on the point. He'll lay the ball inside. This is Javon Guest. Guest fighting Samitis, hooks it up and scores. Boy, he was fighting it. He had Samitis all over him. We're down 1, 48-47. Dixon lobs the ball high to Samitis at the point. He will turn with the left hand into the lane. Now lobs the ball back out high. Nearly threw it away. Dixon's got it. Dixon will drive left. Spins into the lane. Here's a give inside to Abel on the floor. And take it away by Callaway to Williams to Vassar. On the left sideline, 3 for the lead. Juggles down and wouldn't stay. Rebound, Ochugwu. Reset to Williams to Callaway. Outside on the arc. He will break down between the defenders. Callaway or Vassar for three. Again, rims off. Taken deep by Rush. In transition, Dixon to the glass. Shot blocked, but he's fouled. This will be on Javon Guess. His first. And only our third foul of the second half. They've let him play. And Joaquin Dixon, who has 20 points, 5 in the second half, will stand in. Again, he's had a high of 37 against Highland earlier this season. Shot by Dixon's in the air, and it's good. Now we get a player in the game that's not been there yet, Jordan Lodogowski, a 6'6" freshman from Chicago, or checks in. Lodogowski is averaging less than a point in 8 games this season in the second half. And now then, Vassar is out of the game, and the trainer's going to take a look. I think he's got blood on his shirt. Free throw by Dixon was good. He'll shoot one more. Gabe Jackson replaces Mohammed on the floor for Malcolm X. Lovemore replaced Vassar for a 3-point lead. Free throw is in the air by Dixon, and it's good. He's perfect in 4 free throw tries. 50-47. One possession, Malcolm X lead. Inside 10 minutes to play in the game. Callaway chases quickly down. Lobs the ball off to Guest. Now then at the front from the point, left from Ojukwu to Lovemore. Lovemore drops the ball off to Williams. Dayton Williams with the left hand. He'll drive down the lane. He leans in, puts shot a block, and the foul called on Lodogowski. First foul of the game on Jordan Lodogowski. Will send Williams to the line to shoot 2. Dayton is 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. He can get us within 1 point. 1 point. Michael Ephraim will check in now. First free throw is good by Dayton Williams. Ups his game total to 15. He'll replace Javon Guess. They're going to go with size inside against Lodogowski, who's 6'6". Ephraim is 6'10". Vassar still having the blood neutralized on his shirt. Free throw by Williams. Juggles down and gives him 1 more point. He has 16. Down by 1, 50-49. This is Gabe Jackson at the point. There's a near steal by Lovemore, and finally a held ball will give the ball to Vincennes on the alternating possession. Good defense by Elijah Lovemore. The Blazers are fired up right now. Sam Bill will check back in. He'll replace Danielle Rush. VU ball. Abel stood out of bounds. Thought he was going to take the ball and pass it in. Except everybody went to the wrong end of the court for him. It was our ball. Here's Callaway in the big circle. He'll drive right. Inside the arc a step. Whips the ball back to Prince. Jugu down inside. Lobs it up. Shot no. Rebound is deflected by Williams. And what do we got here? I think we have a double foul. Let's see. Lodogowski and Ephraim were involved there. Let's see what the call is here. Michael needs to step away. Double foul on Ephraim on Lodogowski. That'll be the second foul on Lodogowski. The first foul on Ephraim. We'll still have possession of the ball. Right baseline will be Williams inbounding the ball. We can grab the lead here. Dayton Williams. He'll lob it in deep to Callaway. Callaway works it with the left hand in the big circle. Down with the dribble, guarded by Abel. 10 to shoot. Comes left side. This is Lovemore. Elijah out front over the right side of Callaway. He'll break to the baseline, gets under the basket. Will go up and can't lob it home. Rebound deflected and taken by Ville. Ville out to Jackson. Down quickly from the arc. Back to Ville. Oh, he traveled. Here's a pass into Lodogowski. Puts a shot up and scores. 52-49. Now we get a technical foul called on Lodogowski. Well, he's only been in the game a short time, and he's got 2 fouls plus a tech. And now then Ron White is trying to drive home the point that what Lodogowski did was no worse than what Vassar did earlier. This will put Lovemore at the free throw line. He was 12 out of 13 against Shawnee a week ago. Elijah Lovemore hitting 70% from the free throw line on the season. Shot in the air, and it's good. The freshman from Chicago Heights Blue. That's a big city. I want to see these guys know each other. Does he know these guys? Lovemore at the line for his second shot. Shots in the air, and this one's no good. So we still have a deficit, this time 2 points, 52-50 with 8:37 to go. But we'll get the ball out of bounds with a chance to tie the game and grab the lead. And Lodogowski's trip to the floor was short-lived. He's out of the game now. Chugwu inbounds the ball to Lovemore. Vassar also back in the game for Vincennes. Lovemore has it. He will drive it to and across the timeline with a pass to Williams. Right sideline, back to Elijah. Dances with the dribble, looks to the bench. He's defended by Abel. Lovemore works it with 12 to shoot. Lovemore looking for somebody to cut to the basket. Comes to Vassar. Vassar with 7. With 6. Vassar with 5. Vassar passes over to Lovemore for 3. Got it! He was 1 for 12 on the season from three-point land and just gave the Blazers a 53-52 lead. Here's Dixon. Dixon jump shot from 15 and good in the lane. That's clutch. 54-53, Malcolm X comes into Lovemore. Getting late, 7:45 to play. Ochugwu drives across the timeline. Vassar has it. Now back out to Lovemore. Elijah backs away. Through his legs with the dribble. He'll drive right against Ville. Now then to Prince. Prince off the left elbow to Williams. Dayton rotates to the elbow. Fall away shot by Dayton Williams. Shot no good. Rebound chased down by Prince. Comes back to Williams. That ball might have been deflected. Here's Williams for 3. Shot no good. Rebound deflected into the hands of Gabe Jackson. To Dixon, who drifts down the left sideline. He'll use the screen. Now he'll break away from the screen. Now backs up. Had a notion. Samitis. He'll take heat from inside. Gets him off his feet. Turns, shoots, and scores. Samitis got that ball over the 6'10" Ephraim. And a 3-point Malcolm X lead inside 7 to go. Comes into Dayton Williams. Williams off to Lovemore. Lovemore to Williams, and Williams gets fouled by Dixon going for the steal. That's only the second foul on Joaquin Dixon. And this will put Williams at the line to try to get us within 1 point. With 6:45 to go in the game. Javon Guess is going to check in now when we get the under 8-minute media timeout. Timeout on this floor. Trailblazers trail 56-53 on the scoreboard, unwritten by Lou Hughes Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hartridge Road. Back in 1 minute.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
Well, Joaquin Dixon has 24 points, one more than his average, fourth leading scorer in the country. He leads Malcolm X in scoring. We have Dayton Williams with 16 points for the Blazers and 14 from Dre Vassar. Williams will be at the free throw line to try to cut the deficit from 3 to 1 point. Dayton is 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. Again, he has 16 in the game. Last year, he had 15 points in each game. Free throw is good by Williams. He had 15 points, 8 rebounds in the game here. We won 87-66 and had 15 points and 7 rebounds. in the game in Chicago, which we won 96-93. They have never beaten the Blazers. Shot by Williams, and he got them both. 56-55. Down one. X with the basketball. This is Ville battling Vassar up across the 10-second line. In the half court with the right-handed dribble. Puts it down, passes left to Dixon. Out on him is Ochugwu. He'll get the screen from Samitis. Drifts right. Now back to Ville. Ville will drive the ball to the baseline and wants to get rid of it. Wisely throws the ball in the lane. Here's a shot up no good by Abel. Rebound by Williams. We can regain the lead. To Lovemore. Elijah across the timeline. Stands straight up off the point. Defended by Abel. Works it down between his legs. Passes the ball to Williams. Dayton will drive the ball down the lane inside to the glass, puts the shot up, scores! Blazers on top with 6 minutes to go. 57-56. We got to get a defensive stop now. Ville in no hurry. Stands in the big circle. Looks for the double post. Samitis comes out, sets the screen. Ville drives right. Past the elbow. Needs help. Ville. And finally drops the ball off. This is Jackson, backs it out. Abel with it, and we get a foul called. No, timeout. Timeout by Ron White. He did not like his team in that offensive set and wants to talk about it. 5:34 to play. Blazers lead by 1, 57-56 on the scoreboard, and written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, back in 30 seconds.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memmering Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memmering sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memmering also services all makes and models. Memmering's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memmeringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memmering Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Tell you, this Malcolm X team could make some noise in the tournament. They can really attack the basket. It's exactly what Coach Franklin expected. We have Lovemore and Williams and Ochugwu and Vassar and Guess on the floor for VU. Ville, along with Jang, back in the game. Samitis, Gabe Jackson, Dixon, and the other player is, who am I missing? Samitis. Across the way, Ville will inbound the ball. Blazer lead is 1. And now then, on the inbounds play, there's a foul called away from the basket, and they'll turn it over. The foul is on Gabe Jackson, fighting position to get that inbounds pass. So we have the ball in the lead. Jackson will lead. Checking back in is Cortez Abel. Jackson's 5'10", Abel's 6'8". It's a huge shift in size. Ball's inbounded to Lovemore. Here's Elijah, one-on-one against Abel. He'll bring it up, crosses over. A little contact there. Lovemore now high to the point to Williams. Williams behind his back. He'll drive down the lane inside, leans up, shot. No! Blocked by Samitis. Taken away. Get! Banks it up. No. Ball off the glass. Taken by Williams. To Vassar. Out front for the reset. This is Lovemore. 5 minutes to play in the game. Elijah works the ball off the point to the right side. 3 seconds to shoot. Elijah will throw up the three and gets fouled. He got fouled by Abel. Abel thinks he got most of the ball. Abel gets his second personal foul. Will send Lovemore to the line to shoot 3 free throws. He's 1 for 2 there in the game. Has 4 points. He had a critical 3 earlier to give us lead. He can stretch the Blazer lead to 4 if he connects on a triple of free throws here. This game's pretty emotional. There's some hard fighting going on down there. Both these teams want this. Here's Lovemore at the line. Shots in the air, and it's good. We lead by 2, 58-56. Closest game ever between these two teams. Well, there were 2 of them. Here's a free throw by Lovemore. This one's in and out, no good. He's now 2 for 4. We won the first game ever at 106-104 in Chicago. We won 86-84 here at VU back in 2004. and won by 3 in Chicago last year. Lovemore goes 2 for 3 again. 59-56. Blazers lead by 3. This is Jang off the left side. Now then to Cortez Abel. Right side, Dixon. Dixon guarded by Ochugwu, wanting to develop the shot. 3 ball in the air by Dixon. Rims off, no. Rebound chased down by Williams. Nice save by Williams. He battled Samitis for the ball. 3-point lead in the basketball. This is Lovemore. Lovemore across the timeline. In between the circles. Works it down off to Vassar, right side. Dre, one-on-one against Dixon, backs away on the arc. 13 to shoot, and Coach Franklin now is upset. He calls a timeout. Not satisfied with his offensive set. 4:13 to go. A minute break coming up on the Trailblazer scoreboard and written by Lou Hughes. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 59-56. Vincennes, back in a minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Well, the coaching wheels are spinning at an unbelievable rate right now. Both coaches active in the huddle. With this game on the line with 4:13 to go and a 59-56 VU lead, we have the ball. It'll be Ochugwu across the way. Vassar, Lovemore, Guess, and Williams represent VU. Standing off is Abel as Ochugwu will inbound the ball. Comes into Lovemore. Elijah near the big circle. Defended by Abel. He'll take him to the right. Now to Williams. Here's Dayton, left side to Vassar for 3. Got it! Dre Vassar stretches the VU lead to 62-56. Now then Joaquin Dixon against Lovemore. Out front, he'll drive left. Down the lane, pushes the ball to Samitis and a foul on VU. It's on Javon Guess. His second foul. 32. Yeah, the official gave a 34 instead of a 32, but he corrected himself. Bill inbounds the ball to Dixon, and now Dixon stepped out of bounds. He had pressure when he took that pass from Ochugwu, and now the defense is stepping up. How about we blast home a tray here for a 3-possession lead? With 3:51 to go in the game. Here's Williams inbound the ball right of the X-bench. Clears the ball into Vassar. Dre lobs the ball ahead to Ochugwu. Drifts across the timeline with the dribble. Back in the hands of Vassar, who now has assumed the point. Dre in the big circle. He will take it off the left side. Backs it out. Here's Williams. Williams, again, ball deflected into the hands of Ochugwu. That was shaky there as Jang got a deflection. Now inside to Guess. Guess, fall-away shot is flat, no good. Rebound by Samitis. To Dixon, to Ville into the half court, crosses over. In front of his own coach with the dribble. Passes the ball high to Samitis. Samitis stands with it. Looking to hand off. He'll drive down the lane against Guess. Spins against Celeste. Guess can develop the shot. He'll lob it, and now a foul called on VU. The foul is called on Lovemore. His first. That's only our 5th foul of the second half. 3:09 to go. Here's Ville for Malcolm X. He'll lob the ball into Dixon. 3 ball in the air. Got it. Joaquin Dixon with 27. And we're up by 3, 62-59. Vassar brings it back for Vincennes. They'll double team the ball. Vassar has it really deflected. Williams picks it up. Crosses over the timeline. Now then back to Dre. 2:49 to go. Vassar stands in the big circle. This is a huge possession. Vassar one-on-one. He'll drive left past the screen. Now then Lovemore. Lovemore outside on the arc. 6 to shoot. Williams, got to get the ball in the air. Here's Dayton. Dives down inside. Throws up the runner. Got it! 22 by Dayton Williams. 64-59. Here's Dixon back for Malcolm X. His jump shot's good over Ochugwu. I mean, just simply one-on-one basketball. 64-61, VU by 3. Williams will bring it across the timeline. 2:11 to play in the game. Ball deflected. Williams gets it back. He'll drive it inside. Takes the ball to the hoop and dunks it. Dayton Williams with the slam. Now back quickly. Here's Sam Bill for 3. She left it short. Took that shot too quick. Rebound by Williams. Blazers by 5. 1:52 to go. Vassar in the big circle. Defended by Bill. Bill reaching in. Vassar slapping him away. Vassar still controls. 13 to shoot. Vassar now drifts to right. Fires the ball inside. This is Dayton Williams. Lobs it up from left side and scores. Dayton Williams with 26 points. Timeout Vincennes. 1:33 to play in the game. Vincennes leads 68-61 on the Trailblazers scoreboard. Underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road, back in 1 minute.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Well, are we going to conclude another second half of the season, second half comeback? Trailing at halftime 36-33. We lead 68-61. Trailed at one time 48-40. This is a good Malcolm X basketball team. They're battling with Olive Harvey for the top spot in Region 4. Olive Harvey is 19-5. This ball to be inbounded by Cortez Abel. Comes in and they throw it out of bounds. Intended for Samitis, and he cannot come up with it. A critical late game error by the Hawks. Now the officials want to change the clock, I think. No, that wasn't it. Let's see. No, I think they want 1:33 on the clock. I don't think the ball ever was in play. There it is, 1:33. Dayton Williams will inbound the ball for VU off the left baseline. He will drop it in deep. Lovemore waits for pressure. Gets doubled up out front. Wings the ball right side to Williams. They're going to have to overcommit for the steal here. That should open up somebody. Low into the box. Here comes Vassar. Vassar will drive the ball left. 8 to shoot. Vassar deep to the right side. Here's Lovemore. He'll break the basket inside. Puts a shot up. Block. Ochugwu with the putback. His first basket. We lead 70-61. 1:08 to play in the game. Now then Joaquin Dixon. Down with the dribble and ball deflected. Chasing after it's Ochugwu. We get a foul called on Prince. Can't deny his hustle. They're going after the loose ball. With exactly 60 seconds to go and a 9-point Blazer lead. This will send Dixon to the free throw line where he's 4 for 4 today with 29 huge points. 15 in the first half, 14 in the second. Joaquin Dixon. He had 23 against us a game at Malcolm X a year ago. Free throw by Dixon is in and out, no good. Rebound off the floor. Controlled by Javon Guess and a foul call. This will be against Pape Jing. His second foul. We'll shoot free throws at the other end of the court. Well, 59.1 seconds away from our 24th win of the season. This has been a struggle. Danielle Rush talking with Elijah Lovemore. They're both from Chicago. Here's Guess at the free throw line. Shots in the air, and it's no good. Well, that reprieve from our free throw woes last week has not surfaced today. We've missed 7 free throws, 2 in the first half, 5 in the second. One more here by Javon. A 3-possession Blazer lead. This would be a critical free throw here. Free throw by Javon is no good. Easy rebound by Cortez Abel. Bill, no particular hurry, gets it down across the timeline. Pass comes left to Dixon. Dixon wants to force it. 3 in the area is no good. Here's a tip-up no by Jang. Rebound put back is good by Jang. We have no timeouts left. They have one. Comes to Vassar, now then to Guess. Guess, he'll drive it down inside, and the ball deflected by Ville out of bounds. Nice defensive play by Ville as Guess had the ball low at the waist. Before he lifted the ball to the basket, Ville got the hand in there for the deflection. 36.7 seconds to go. This is Williams. Williams will drop the ball into Ochugwu. Back to Vassar. Vassar now with 20 seconds on the shot clock and gets fouled by Dixon. That's his third. We'll send Dre Vassar to the free throw line. The 29 points by Dixon today surpasses the 27 by Keenan Gray for Lakeland earlier this year in January. Free throw by Vassar is good. Keenan Gray will be here on Wednesday night with Lakeland in a single game at 7 o'clock. And, of course, we beat Lakeland in overtime, 93-84 in Mattoon last month. Free throw by Vassar is also good. Vassar now with 19, 11 in the second half. 72-63. Blazers by 9. Joaquin Dixon will spin to the right, tip move inside, throws it up, no, and a foul called on VU. It's on Williams. His third foul. Stops the clock. 20 seconds to go and a 9-point Blazer lead. Joaquin Dixon will stand in. 29 points, 14 in the second half. He has 5 trays in the game. Free throw by Joaquin is in and out, no good. That's his second missed free throw. Joaquin Dixon. One more. Shots in the air, and this one is no good. Rebound in the lane, taken down by Lovemore. To Ochugwu. Off to Lovemore. Here's a pass down deep right side to Guess. He'll stand with it with 9.5 seconds to go. And I think we finally get a foul called, but I was hoping they would back off, but Malcolm X fights to the end here. Foul is called on Abel. That will be his third foul. So Prince Ochugwu will stand in. We may win this game now by double figures. We were down 48-40, so we've had a 32-15 rush here at the end of the game. Guess is at the free throw line. Did I say Ochugwu earlier? It's Guess. He has 5 points on the day. Back of the line for his second shot. Shots in the air, and this one is also good by Javon Guess. 74-63. Here's a shot by Dixon at the buzzer. Shot no good. Rebound Vassar, and that's it. The Trailblazers come from behind and win their 24th game of the season in a hard-fought battle against Malcolm X from Chicago. The final score, Vincennes University 74, Malcolm X 63 on the Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, back in 2 minutes.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godair Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features home-style meals, hand-battered codfish sandwiches, soups, and salads. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in southern Indiana and southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Welcome back to the P Complex. Doubleheader win today for the Lady Blazers and the VU men. Lady Blazers pick up their 17th win, 86-51 over visiting Rend Lake. They are idle until next Friday night when they host the University of Cincinnati Claremont here at the PE Complex in a 6 o'clock game. 5:45 will be the airtime on WVUB. And then the men will play next Wednesday night here at home against Lakeland, a single game starting at 7. My broadcast time will be at 6:30. And then we'll go on the road next Saturday to play over at Kaskasket against the Kaskasket Blue Devils. And we always have a tough game over there against Brian Hancock's basketball team. 74-63. Blazers win this one in a comeback fashion with a 34-15 rush at the end of the game after trailing 48-40 in the second half. I'll be back with more in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, 509 Main Street, representing many insurance carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. More information about Auto Owners is online at walkerhughes.com.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at uvalarvincennes.com. Uvalar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Bell Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Southwestern Illinois has beaten John Logan this afternoon. That's a bit of an upset, stopping Logan's 9-game winning streak, 69-65. So that gives the Blazers now a 1.5 game lead over Logan in the region standings for the top spot, the top seed in the region tournament starting March 9th at Ren Lake College in Ina, Illinois. Also at halftime, Hutchinson is trailing Cloud County 39-25. So if that stays as it is, we will be 1 game behind Hutchinson in the race to have the all-time win record in JUCO basketball. Hutchinson 2 games ahead of us starting the day. What a tremendous comeback in this game for Vincennes. Joaquin Dixon, a season-high individual high by an opponent against us today with 29 points. He had 15 in the first half, 14 in the second. He wound up with 10 field goals, and half of those were from three-point range. He did miss 3 free throws. He was 4 out of 7 from the line. Abe Jackson played, did not score. Danielle Rush had a pair of field goals and 4 points. Cortez Abel had a first-half tray. Kareem Laban Mohammed had 4 field goals, including 2 trays, 3 for 4 from the line, scored 11 points. Pape Jeng, 4 field goals, 8 points in the game. Sam Bill, 2 free throws in the first half for 2 points. Arnis Samitis, basket in each half, had 4 points. And Jordan Lugowski had 1 basket for 2 points for Malcolm X, which led at halftime 36-33. For Vincennes, Elijah Lovemore had 6 points, a huge tray in our rally to win the game. He gave us the lead at the moment. He ended up with 6 points. He was 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. Dre Vassar had 7 field goals, including 3 of our 6 trays. 2 for 2 from the line, scored 19 points. Jalen Callaway, 3 field goals, including a first-half tray, scored 7. And then there's Dayton Williams. He led Vincennes with 26 points. He had 11 in the first half, 15 in the second. He wound up with 9 field goals, including 1 tray, 7 out of 8 from the free throw line in the game, 26 points. Jelani Johnson, a first-half basket, 2 first-half free throws for 4 points. Alex Montez played, did not score. Prince Ochugwu, a basket, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, scored 4 points. Javon Guess had 2 field goals, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, scored 6 points. Michael Ephraim picked up a foul, did not score. And Lorenzo Malanini, 2 free throws in the first half, did not play in the second half of the basketball game. 74-63, the Blazers pick up the win. More to come back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association, presenting the Alumni Community Series of performances and connecting generations of trailblazers. Find us on Facebook. Stay connected, share your trailblazer pride, and learn how your passion can create a lasting impact. Because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Underwriting Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Well, the Trailblazers, after hitting 37% from the floor in the first half, up that a little, hitting 43% in the final half, at 40% even for the game on 24 out of 60 from the floor, 6 out of 23 from three-point range. So we were 18 out of 37 inside the arc. We wound up with 42 rebounds, controlled the boards by a 42-29 margin, and committed only 9 turnovers in the basketball game, just 3 in the second half. Malcolm X, which drops to a 16-9 season record, was 23 out of 52 from the floor, just 10 out of 24 for 42% in the second half. The Hawks are 8 out of 21 from three-point land. Again, they had 29 rebounds and committed 10 turnovers. They had 5 in the second half. Rebounding-wise, Dayton Williams had another double-double. Williams, with that double-double today, has his 8th double-double of the season, with 26 points and 12 rebounds. Prince Ochugu, although he only scored 4 points, grabbed 12 rebounds in the game. And Javon Guess, off the bench today in relief, had 6 points, 7 rebounds in the contest. We picked up 16 points off the bench, with Lovemore scoring 6, 4 by Jelani Johnson, 6 by Javon Guess. What a second-half comeback. Malcolm X, biggest lead was 8 points with 13-10 to play in the game. That was 48-40. Our biggest lead was 11. That was in the second half with 7 seconds to go. There were 2 ties in the game and 6 lead changes on the afternoon. The Blazers win it here today by a final score of 74-63 over Malcolm X, keeping the Hawks winless against the Trailblazers in now 15 games into this rivalry. But another close outing against this Malcolm X ball club, which I said at the very top is either one of, if not the best team in Region 4. And they have a good chance, I think, to win that region tournament and a good chance to make it to Hutchinson, because if they win the region tournament, they will host the district playoff against the team from Missouri, which at this point most likely will be Three Rivers or Moberly. Three Rivers beat Moberly, I think it was 71-64 earlier this week, after Moberly had just been ranked number 25, and Three Rivers was number 25 the week before. Still waiting for Coach Franklin to make a post-game appearance. I'll try another timeout here, back in 2 minutes. Randy, on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192.
Trailblazer post-game show underwritten by Good Samaritan Hospital, the official provider of athletic training services for Vincennes University. Back with Coach Franklin in 30 seconds.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find-a-provider.
I promoted this game at the start as Malcolm X, a team that definitely is one of, if not the best team in Region 4. I think today they played like a 25 team against us.
Yeah, they're a good team. I don't know if I'm on here or not. But,
you are.
Yeah, they played a good game. They're a good team. They're tied for first in the North. It's a quality opponent who obviously everybody's going to play us as hard and best they can, and they did. You know, we were playing a lot of the game a little out of kilter, but man, we just not getting anything from the interior. It's really killing us. And, you know, we had some guys have to gut it up and play without that. You know, we finally got our feet under us a little bit in the second half. And, you know, won a ball game. I'm proud of the guys that played at the end. I'm proud of there's a few guys on that bench I thought they're really in it. And some other guys got to look in the mirror because, you know, there's a lot of people depending on them on this team. Their career's on the line. Got to step up and do better.
I talked briefly with Ron White before the game and mentioned that, you know, we've had a hard time playing well in the first half of the game, and his return comment was, yeah, but you guys are really tough in the second half when you finally get going. And he experienced that today. We were down 48-40, but closed the game on a 34-15 run.
Yeah, I mean, we've showed toughness when we figure out who the guys are that's going to do it that day. You know, we got to look around and try to figure it out. And, you know, that's been the story of us. I mean, you know, and some of it offensively in the second half, they come toward me, and it's a little easier to control them, you know, walk them through some things. But really, it's been what I just said. It's getting the urgency and the focus. Both those things got to come together. And, you know, and then finding who that's going to be. And tonight, you know, we followed around until we finally found a group. You know, you can't predict sometimes who it's going to be. You know, Elijah wasn't playing a lot till the last couple ball games, and now, you know, he's been big in the second halves of games.
He hit a big three-pointer.
Big, but just all of it. I mean, just playing more toughness. He's a freshman, and there's all kinds of things out there that need to get cleaned up. But, you know, just some toughness, some competitiveness, some intensity. And we got to find that from some of our bigs. Or, like I said, second half, we just play without them.
You had Williams on Dixon. You had Callaway on Dixon. You had Ochugwu on Dixon. He still came up with 29 points. I know Indiana State, Southern Indiana, interested in him. He's a quality player.
He is. I mean, he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. I was disappointed in his last five. I thought that we can't give that up. We can't. On inbounds underneath, we had just about to get control of the game, and we let him come off a basic screen and be open to catch and turn and shoot. And then I thought we let him, you know, kind of make a play when we knew he's coming late. I thought Prince fought him, and Prince usually fights everybody. But I thought that little period right there, I wasn't too pleased with, because I thought we let up a little bit right there, right when you just can't. But and we're going to keep fighting. You know, like I said, I've had my legs crossed here for a little while, and they're uncrossed right now. They're going to stay uncrossed too. I'm going to see what kind of fire I can get from this group.
Dayton Williams, with his 8th double-double of the season, wound up with 26 points and 12 rebounds. Just an outstanding day. 9 out of 17 from the floor and 7 out of 8 from the free throw line.
I thought Dayton played good in the second half. I thought he was wild in the first half. I thought he was wild and forcing stuff and kind of out of kilter. Talked about that, and I thought second half, Dayton played well. I thought he did the things that, you know, we expect him to do and the things that we need him to do. I didn't think he had to do anything outside of himself. I thought he played in it. And, you know, played a very good second half after I thought, again, it was a little wild in the first. I think he'd probably tell you the same thing. Got himself calmed down, and there we went.
Ochugwu had 12 rebounds in the ball game. I mean, that's a nice total. He had 4 points, but sometimes, you know, the total points don't really reflect what a player does to help a team win.
Well, that's not his job. You know, if he gets some points, it's great. He had a couple big buckets that we didn't get them, but, you know, his job is to defend. Make toughness plays. Those are the key things for him every game. When he's on the floor, he's been put on whatever the best player they have. It'd be anything resembling a perimeter player. And he's drawing those assignments and has to work and battle and work and battle and work and battle. And I thought he did a good job of that.
We now have a 1.5 game lead over Logan because Swick beat Logan today 69-65, stops Logan's 9-game winning streak. You know, I've said all along that Swick is a team with a lot of potential. They have just struggled at both ends of the court all season long, but they could put together a late season run. We played Lakeland on Wednesday night. They lost today to Kaskaskia in Mattoon, 82-81. So the beat goes on.
Well, every day is a little bit different. A lot of these teams are in the same kind of area. You know, I thought that was going to be a tough period right there for Logan, because Logan had to play them on the road and then turn around Monday and play Shawnee on the road. So, you know, it doesn't shock me. I mean, you get them in a grinder, that Saturday afternoon game when you travel. You know, I say it all the time, winning ain't easy, man. Winning's tough. And that's why right now I've kind of got to get up and get fiery and get in these guys and get them moving. I tried the other for a little bit, and it wasn't going to get us across. Winning's hard. Winning's hard. You got to dig real deep and take real responsibility to get good enough to do it all the time.
Could be number 2 next week. We should be number 2 in the rankings with Howard and Gulf Coast having lost. Coach, good to get back near the top.
Yeah, we just got to get playing right. You know, we've achieved a lot. We're 24-1. You know, at Valentine's Day, 10-1 in the league with a little bit of a lead in the league right now. You know, we have 2 goals, before you get to Kansas, and that's simple. Win the regular season, district title, and get to Hutch.
And speaking of Kansas, our beloved Hutchinson is down 39-25 at halftime, so we got a chance to get within one game of tying them for the all-time win list.
You know, Dave, I think we'll get them at some point. You know, we're going to be hard to hold off.
Hot on their heels.
Hot on their heels, buddy. We'll keep churning, but you know, but again, we've done a lot, and we've gone a long way toward getting ourselves to Kansas, but we got a little bit more work to do, so we're going to try to push through.
And we'll get it done. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Dave.
Story of today's game here at the PE Complex. The Trailblazers engineer an outstanding second-half comeback again as they defeat the Malcolm X Hawks by a final score of 74-63, led by Dayton Williams, who had his 8th double-double of the season with 26 points and 12 rebounds. Dre Vassar wound up with 19 points. Also helping out with those 12 rebounds was Prince Ochugwu, and a 7-rebound effort by Javon Guess in the basketball game. The game's individual high score, a single individual opponent high for the season, Joaquin Dixon with 29 points for Malcolm X, which drops to 14-9. Again, the final score. And the post-game show underwritten by Good Samaritan Hospital, the official provider of athletic training services for Vincennes University. It's Vincennes University 74. Malcolm X, good luck. Good game. Malcolm X 63. Join you on Wednesday night, 6:30 the broadcast time, when we play the Lakeland Lakers. I'm Dave Hunter. Thanks for listening. Good afternoon from VU.
This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball has been brought to you on Blazer 91.1 WVUB Vincennes through underwriting support from
Jimmy John's, 2361 North 6th Street.
The Vincennes Laundromat, 1817 North 6th Street.
The Vincennes University Foundation and Alumni Center.
First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street.
Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road and Cantwell Service Center, Washington